Estuaries, where rivers meet the sea, are dynamic ecosystems that bridge the divide between freshwater and saltwater environments. These natural mixing zones create brackish waters, characterized by varying salinity levels, tides, and nutrient-rich sediments. This combination of factors fosters some of the most biologically productive habitats on Earth. Estuaries serve as nurseries for marine species, migratory stopovers for birds, and homes to unique plants and animals adapted to their ever-changing conditions. Their marshes, mangroves, mudflats, and tidal channels sustain life in remarkable ways, offering a glimpse into nature's ingenuity. Let's journey through 7 extraordinary estuaries and uncover the incredible biodiversity they support. We begin in North America. The Chesapeake Bay Estuary in the United States stands as the largest estuary in the country and a beacon of biodiversity. Spanning over 64,000 square kilometers, its rich waters provide critical habitats for iconic species like the blue crab, striped bass, and the American oyster, which support thriving local fisheries. The bay's marshes and wetlands are home to bald eagles, great egrets, and herons, while also serving as a vital migratory corridor for millions of waterfowl along the Atlantic flyway. Across the globe, the Gulf of Ob, the world's longest estuary, stretches across the Arctic region of Russia. Fed by the mighty Ob River, this expansive estuary merges freshwater with the frigid Kara Sea, creating a habitat uniquely adapted to extreme environments. Its nutrient-rich waters are critical for Arctic wildlife, providing a haven for species like beluga whales, which migrate through the estuary, and Arctic char, a staple fish in the region. The surrounding tundra and wetlands attract migratory birds such as the red-throated diver and the endangered Siberian crane, which use the estuary as a vital stopover during their long journeys. Vegetation along the estuary supports grazing animals like reindeer, showcasing the interconnectedness of life in this stark yet vibrant ecosystem. The St. Lawrence River Estuary in Canada merges the vast freshwater flow of the river with the cold waters of the Gulf, creating one of the largest and most productive estuaries in the world. Its nutrient-rich waters support a diverse array of marine life, including beluga whales, Atlantic salmon, and harp seals. The estuary's plankton-rich environment forms the base of a thriving food web that sustains fish populations critical to both wildlife and local communities. Along its shores, vital habitats provide refuge for migratory birds such as snow geese, common eiders, and the elusive black guillemot. Moving to southern Africa, the Orange River mouth, located at the border of South Africa and Namibia, is a striking estuarine ecosystem where the mighty Orange River meets the Atlantic Ocean. This estuary is a sanctuary for bird life, supporting species like greater flamingos, African spoonbills, and Cape cormorants, which rely on its nutrient-rich wetlands and tidal flats. Fish species such as harders and southern mullet use the estuary as a nursery, while its salt marshes and reed beds provide critical habitats for small mammals, reptiles, and countless invertebrates. In Europe, the Scheldt Estuary stretches across Belgium and the Netherlands, a tidal ecosystem brimming with ecological. Migratory birds like the bar-tailed godwit and the black-tailed godwit flock here in large numbers, relying on the estuary's nutrient-rich mudflats to refuel during their long journeys. The waters teem with fish and crabs, while harbor seals and gray seals bask along the coastline. Back in the United States, the San Francisco Bay is the largest estuary on the Pacific coast of North America, serving as a vital hub for biodiversity. The bay's wetlands are home to fish like Chinook salmon and sturgeon, which migrate through the estuary on their way to and from spawning grounds. It is also a crucial stopover for millions of migratory birds along the Pacific Flyway, including sandpipers, long-billed curlews, and western snowy plovers. Finally, the Jacques Cousteau National Estuarine Research Reserve in New Jersey stands out as a vital ecosystem for both biodiversity and education. This reserve, located where the Mullica River meets the Great Bay, encompasses salt marshes, tidal creeks, and shallow bays that serve as critical habitats for species like blue crabs, striped bass, and diamondback terrapins. Migratory birds, such as ospreys and herons, rely on its protected marshlands. While the reserve's focus on research and conservation highlights its role in maintaining healthy estuarine systems, from the icy tundra of the Gulf of Ob to the bustling wetlands of Chesapeake Bay. These estuaries highlight the rich diversity of life in brackish waters. If you're inspired by the unique biodiversity of these estuarine wonders, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories about nature's most extraordinary ecosystems.